It's a little sudden, but I'd like to show you around the city, my lord. It would likely take several days to give you a proper tour, so I will keep my introductions to places of import. But first, allow me to show you the accommodations available here in the West House. I do hope that you will find all the basic necessities of life taken care of during your stay. If you would please follow me. As you can see, my lord, this is the estate's main storage chamber. Please feel free to use it for storing your own possessions. These 2 bags before you have been laid out for your personal use as well. I do hope that you will be able to put them to good use. They can be very convenient if you run out of hands to hold your belongings. Next, let us cross the other side of the office where you will find your personal chambers. This room has been set aside for your personal use, my lord. I tried to spruce it up nicely in anticipation for your arrival, but we hardly had anything in the way of decorations save for the curtains. I do not know what sort of color scheme you prefer, so I hope that red is acceptable. If you would prefer to replace them, you are free to do so. Indeed, if anything here in the West House is not to your satisfaction, please do not hesitate to inform me. Fucking Sims mechanics. Here's the palace dungeon, which you may need to visit to interrogate prisoners of war. It boasts quite superior confinement, as no prisoner is ever known to have escaped from the dungeon. Most of them. Most often, we ransom our prisoners with the Empire in exchange for our soldiers whom they have captured. If you capture an enemy soldier and have them imprisoned here, their fate will usually be left to your discretion. Let us head now to the city. Firstly, I shall show you the city's commercial district. Thanks to the city's strategic location on Baltic Bay of the Sea of Bear, trade and commerce have flourished. Most of your weapons and medicines for battle can be bought here. Various shops specialize in swords, spears, axes, bows, shields, and all other tools of warfare. Their stock changes all the time, so if you're left on missions, it may be worthwhile to visit them again. This is the town ranch where war horses are sold. As I'm sure you are unfortunately aware, horses are killed surprisingly often in battle. If that happens to you, you can come here and purchase a new horse. This ranch imports horses from all across the Berwick League, some of them quite expensive. Be sure to spend your money wisely and treat your horses with care. However, they naturally do not have an unlimited amount of horses in stock at all times. If they run out of horses, you will have to wait until they restock them, which could take weeks. This building is the Atelier, a workshop for craftsmanship. The owner, Mr. Danton, has hired 2 wonderful artisans. The first is a blacksmith who makes weaponry and shields. I believe his name is Orlando. The other is a mage alchemist called Lumiere. She crafts potions and salves, as well as magical orbs for people who have the Duchy's permission. In recent months, they have lowered their prices in exchange for customers being required to supply materials. In any case, the goods the 2 of them create are one of a kind, not found in any other store. If you happen to collect enough materials, I highly suggest giving this atelier your business. Next is the food district. Oh, are you feeling tired? In that case, let us take a short rest in this restaurant. It is called the Kingfisher Pavilion. It is one of the most well-known restaurants in the city. Its owner, Miss Mary Bell, is an excellent cook. I suppose that the apparent quality of the food will depend on the dish and the person eating it, but the majority of customers report feeling invigorated and rejuvenated after eating here. Rumor has it, this is because they only select the choicest ingredients for each of their dishes. I definitely recommend spending time at the Kingfisher Pavilion if you have some extra time and money. This is a local tavern run by a bartender named Alex. It is a popular meeting place for peddlers, mercenaries, and common citizens passing through the city. Because of this, taverns like Mr. Alex's are excellent places to gather rumors circulating through Navarone. All of what you hear should be taken with a grain of salt, of course, but it is still worth the occasional listen. This is the Mercenary Guild. A large number of the mercenaries in Navarone have contracts with this guild to find work. This particular guild also serves as the local hub for bounty hunters looking to claim large prizes. If you have the time, I would advise taking a look at the Rogues Gallery to be aware of the targets. There are only a few more places that I would like to show you. Please bear with me. This is the Temple of Varia here in Navarone. I will not go into great detail regarding the founding of this temple, but I assure you it is a thrilling tale. One of the church's 4 archbishops, Archbishop Lebeau, is the head of this particular temple. Since the archbishop is busy so often, however, High Priestess Keskria who the fuck is named Keskria? Keskria oversees most temple functions. Inside the temple, there are small shops where clergy can purchase light magic spells for healing use. If you're not familiar with how orbs work, they can be used properly with dedicated training. As such, the purchase and sale of orbs is generally restricted to those with training from the church. If you happen to enlist the aid of any members of the cloth, they can replenish their supply of orbs here. Finally, I want to show you the lower streets of the city. First, there is the local abbey. Originally a home for temple sisters, it is now a hospital for the infirm. The treatment is paramount in quality, and they treat all patients equally. If any of your knights become badly injured, I advise bringing them here to be treated. And with that finished, let us return to the West House. Jesus fucking Christ. I understood that was likely a great deal to take in, but I hope my tour will suffice for you, Lord Reese. Neverone is not a city one can get used to in merely a day, so I want to encourage you to explore it yourself. Citizens here are honest and good people, and it is a privilege to live here among us. There is much in this world that can only be learned by listening to the hearts
God
of the
fucking damn it, Dollar.
Didn't expect that one, did you? And welcome back to Berwick Saga. I already did a couple of preps in here, since this is essentially your prep screen. As you can see, you have bags in here, which is honestly pretty fun, because you can easily just put stuff here. And you see these bags they have in the inventories? Those are these bags as well. So I could just take this bag, for example, or I can just place another bag from one of my units here, which is incredibly fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun way to do item management. As you can see, you know, actually, now that I think about it, I think I'll take the Sue for Reese. Maybe I'll get somebody who can use it. What I also found really funny is, or really good, is with Tiana, the sell items command. Apparently, so I could just select like a lot of items and then hit start to sell all of them at once, right? And you can sort them by owner, by type, by price, by durability. It's very, I think it's a pretty damn good menu. You also have info lists with all kinds of stuff, for example, unit lists, the side quests and all that stuff, and you can actually decorate your room, which, like, just take a look at this. Furniture. Doormat. I'm too poor to afford anything else. Just like in real life.
Relatable.
Yeah, that's it. Let me just check stuff here. So that's the office. Let's check the dungeon. I just want to check everything. I'll note down the most important parts. Whale.
What the fuck is this guy?
We've only got diggy cells, but I guess that's the idea. Makes guarding easy at least. We've never had an escapee in all the time I've been here.
These cells are for holding any prisoners under lock and key. Of course, we don't have any prisoners right now, but I've still got to guard this place. Damn.
Why would you guard an empty place?
Don't be racist, Runso. Against people of guard.
Welcome, good sir. I sell swords and knives here. They say the sword is the most common weapon, but our swords are far from common quality. As for knives, people tell me that while they're weak, they're good at getting through armor. We've got a big variety in stock, so be sure to take a look closely. Here's what I'd like to say as it stands, I've only got the most basic of weapons in stock right now. What with the Empire prowling about, we've had most of our shipments put on hold for now. Nothing I can do about it. That's you guys' job, right? If the situation improves, though, we'll probably be back having stock with variety. Regardless, if you're just looking to get your hands on a new sword, I'm your man. And then we have Runso.
Nice to meet you. I am here, you little shit. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Savat's daughter, Cicely. I think that having good defense is vital to survive on the battlefield. That's why I sell shields.
Immediately perfect wife material.
A great many soldiers fell recently because they failed to properly protect themselves. Of course, just having a shield isn't enough to protect you perfectly. Fuck, why did I find this funny? You have to know how to use it too. And if you know how to, you won't regret having one on you.
Are you okay?
Fuck, why is this so hilarious? Sorry. Oh god. This is like dialogue that I would write, holy shit. Okay, back to normal. However, I must admit that we're rather low on stock right now. My father can tell you the details. He already did. Either this coming month or the next, I think we'll be able to get much better merchandise in stock.
Okay. Let's see what they have in stock.
Welcome, what can I get for you?
Oh, dagger.
Welcome.
Welcome. What are you buying? What are
Got
you
some
selling?
rare things, stranger. I'm glad I'm not the only one that played Resident Evil 4. Even though
Yeah.
the PC version was laggy as all hell.
Oh, she sells shields.
Leather shields. Leather small shield,
I...
leather medium shield, leather large shield.
Oh, I guess he can... Well, I can just give him the one that, what's-his-face is using. The variant short shield. Yeah,
Oh,
and I
I
have
like
shields
shield.
for everybody else right now, so nothing I need now. Spears and axes.
Hey there. My name's Rice. When it comes to destructive power, the weight, axes are second to none. Plus, they're cheap to boot. Swords and spears are pretty, but there's nothing better than an axe. Thing is, as Old Man Page says, we're short on stock these days. I bet you anything the reason the League isn't doing well these days is because we can't get them proper axes. Well, hello there. I haven't seen your face before. Welcome to my shop. The name's Paige, and I sell spears. What's so great about spears? Well, they're precise and cheap, and what's more, they're reliable. I'd love to show off my wares to you, but there's not really much to show off this time of year. The city used to have a lot more blacksmiths around, but they kept getting conscripted and dying. Still, there's still enough around to keep business going, long as you know who to talk to. Come back in a few weeks and I'll be able to offer you some better spears. Thanks in advance.
Donald, you're going so to hell.
Why?
You know why?
I do not.
Anyway, what he mentioned about, the guys getting spears and just dying, that's a bit weird because usually you can recover some of the weapons from battlefield.
You can?
So
I guess,
it's
yeah.
kind of weird. Also, it's weird.
Slim spear.
I play enlisted. I know what it means to
I
literally
still
take
have
the
no idea what
diamonds.
enlisted is, not gonna lie.
World War II first-person shooter, but like not like War Thunder, just people and squads
and arrows.
shooting each other.
Bulk.
They're bows, of course.
Good day, Sir Knight. My name is Bluck, and this is my bow and arrow shop. Sad to say it, but I was recently forced to sell the Varian army my best stock for next to nothing. Yeah, I know they're fighting for us, but at a certain point they're doing us more harm than good. Because of them, all I've got is cheap stuff right now. With any luck, I'll be able to offer better wares again in the future.
Good day, sir. My name is Teresa. I'll say arrows here. Naturally, if you want to use a bow or a crossbow, you'll need arrows, or bolts for ballistae. A good archer keeps all kinds of arrows on hand for every situation. Arrows that are sharper or more accurate, or with drug tips. All arrows are different.
She seems a little bit too excited about the drug tips.
Did you like my speech? Normally, I'd show you all kinds of fancy arrows after that. The thing is, we probably won't have any good stock in until next month. Sorry about that.
Well, let's see what they got. Didn't I want a... No, she has a bow. And she has a bow gun.
Yeah, crossbow I think is much better than a bow gun. I remember like bow gun being kind of crap.
3 might? That's better than the
One might.
bronze bow somehow.
Yeah, you know what's more important is the accuracy.
Yeah, and they have the same accuracy. And this thing weighs more as well. But I guess the short bow is expensive. It has good durability though. Considering both of these bows are D rank in durability, I'm actually gonna get him the short bow.
I don't know when they're actually wooden arrow.
Oh my god, they're even worse. I thought stone arrows suck. But hey, that means they're cheap.
Cheapskate.
You know I love me my wooden bows. I'll get some for her as well. I mean, it's just 100. Like, I can't not buy any.
I thought you were gonna say wooden doors.
No.
Oh, hey, horses.
We
Oh,
take
no.
we take care of war horses in these here stables. And of course, there's not just one kind of war horse. No, sire. Coursers, destriers, chargers, roundseys, palfreys. plus all the diverse breeds there are. Sindanese horses are known for their speed, while Moroccan horses are big and tough. That said, fancy horses like those are generally beyond the size of most people's wallets. But even among us, the common breeds, there are variations in stamina, size, age, and whatnot. And
Stop.
And you never know if you're going to like a horse till you ride it, so feel free to test ride them yourself. Finally, I know you're buying them for war, but please treat them well. I'd hate to see them get killed.
Stop it with the Amogus. Stop. Horse.mp3, the most. This is the most generic. I think I already said it, but this is the most generic horse sound I've heard ever. We have 6 to start off. Thin horse.
I can't even see the. No, no, I don't. I just wanted to see its stats, man. But he doesn't tell me.
They have stats? No.
They give bonuses, so.
Game doesn't tell you.
Atelier.
Jonathan.
I've wandered the continent for years, gathering all kinds of goods from all kinds of lands. But out of all that I saw on my myriad travels, naught could compare to the rare and fine furniture I found. Why am I here then, you ask? To tell the truth, I bought far too much furniture, and now I've gone bankrupt. And so, now I've been forced to sell my wonderful furniture in order to pay off my travel debts. Thankfully, my friend Danton has generously allowed me to peddle my fine furniture here. But do I regret my actions? Never, I say. It was worth every single denarius. You see, this furniture has mystical powers. Do not doubt me. I speak truly. You will find that every piece of my furniture is well worth the price. Not to mention, it'll make your room look simply fabulous.
This guy watched too much.
What? This shit is expensive as fuck.
Luxury bed.
I too enjoy this work of art. When you look upon it, do you not feel your spirits being lifted? You may have it yourself for 14,500 denarii. Oh my, what's this? You are short on funds? Oh, this will not do.
I'm Danton. I own the place. I scouted the best craftsmen from out the city and brought them here. Luminaire and Orlando here will make you different crafts from all kinds of materials you bring them. Luminaire is a master alchemist. These days, she's slowly rediscovering the lost art of making magical orbs. Orlando's a blacksmith. He makes the finest crafted weapons I ever did lay my eyes on. We also got a storage for items if you want to set them aside for one of those two to use them later. Go and have a chat with them. They're friendly folks. Just let them know what you want to have made. They'll take whatever materials you want to hand over, and once they've got all the ones they need, poof, they're dead. They'll make you a brand spanking new weapon or whatever in no time. But this ain't a charity, so our cost for commissioning the item is about 1/5 of the final item's worth. But hey, it's still cheaper than buying it outright, ain't it? So, what are you waiting for? Please take a look around and see what catches your fancy. Look forward to doing business with you, stranger.
Okay, let's see what he... Oh, I can only ask him about stuff, I guess.
That's you.
Hey there, stranger. I'm a craftsman at this here atelier. You can call me Orlando. I make all sorts of equipment from whatever materials I can get my hands on. So, what can I make you? Well, I've got a catalog here of all the materials I need for my products. If you can bring me the materials and the commission fee, I'll make you something real high quality.
Okay, we can't make anything, I think.
The literally first thing I see is the edgiest sword ever.
Infernal Edge.
Edge.
Fire plus 10. Plus 10 fire. The Kolishemart. Okay.
Konnichiwa.
So
Grimhild.
true.
Grimhild,
I think, is there any... Oh,
Mjolnir. There's
Großweiß.
Großweiß.
Rapid crossbow,
Piron.
a Piron, Tempest Knife. Kaga did it first.
Always.
Dark Shield.
Yeah, we can't make any of this right now, obviously.
You.
Hey there, need some quick cash? Oh, you got it. People call me a loan shark, but I prefer the term pawnbroker. Let me tell you how it goes down. You need money? I've got it. But I ain't just gonna give it away. You gotta give me some collateral. Bring me something you could live without for a while, and I'll give you a little loan based on what it's worth. Then, once you got more cash, you're free to buy your stuff back out of hook. Plus interest, of course. So what'll it be?
Okay, so you can I could give him stuff for money. He gives me money, he keeps my stuff, and then I have to pay interest on it later.
Which is either...
If you really need the money. I guess it's a nice mechanic.
I'm Palage, a pendler. I buy and sell rare raw materials from all over the world. These days, you can order anything from across the continent and get it delivered to you in 6 months flat. Modern trade is truly a technological and logistical marvel, all on its own. As I always say, the future is now. Always got new and exciting wares coming in. Be sure to check back with me often.
Eat the bugs.
Simmer down. The tail feather of an ancient bird. Liquid strength. I mean, that sounds cool, so I'm buying it.
Has science gone too far? Hello, my name is Lumiere. I work as an alchemist here at Mr. Dalton's atelier. I can use alchemy to craft orbs and healing potions for you, but I'll need you to gather the materials for me. Mr. Danton likes to advertise the system as a service, but really it's only in place because of the war. Because of the Imperial occupation in the north, it's been difficult finding sufficient supplies for our crafts. So please, bear with us for the time being until the economy recovers. We really appreciate it.
Hey, they also have inflation.
Goddamn Obama!
Thanks, Obama. Danke, Merkel. Okay, I guess we...
Dabei, Blali. You know what that means?
Yeah, so that's that. Ooh, Kingfisher Pavilion.
Sorry, we're not open just yet. Come back in a little while, alright?
Bro.
We don't serve you as stupid plebeians. Welcome to the Kingfisher Pavilion. What can I get you? Oh, you must be a newcomer. Your clothes are so interesting. You must be a foreigner.
Oh no.
I hope you enjoy your stay here. I'm Marina, and I'll be your waitress. The one behind bar is the owner and cook, Miss Mary Bell. Even in sad times like these, it's important to sit down and have a good meal, don't you agree? Just take a seat, relax, and forget about the war for a while, okay? There is no meme. Naturally, all of your soldiers are welcome to join you as well. And now for the menu. We've got the finest cuisine in the whole duchy. We've changed up our dishes every month, so there are lots of variety. We also have daily specials to keep the variety flowing every day. Chef's choice. Not to mention that all our food is full of good nutrition, guaranteed to make you feel energized. Please take your time perusing. Okay. Please take your time perusing the menu and order your favorite.
Why are all the girls... Also, Kaga did cooking mechanics first.
I like, dude. Kaga always does it first.
Kaga always
Take
does
that,
it
Three
first.
Houses.
Let's check the
Take
tavern.
that Three Houses Awakening every single game. Which
Holy
here is
shit,
actually-
it's Navarre!
Oh my god, it's me, but with long hair. If you need me, I'll work. For price. I'm not even gonna voice him differently, I'm just gonna do my own voice. If you want to hire me, it's 1,075 denarii.
Few stats. Holy shit.
The
The Wham Shear.
Wham Shear 14. Oh, he only has 60. He has 69 hit. Nice.
69 hit.
Wasn't he important for something?
I have no idea. May perform an additional
Alright.
strike. Adept, deathmatch, despoil. Gold gain depends on enemy level, only activates at range 0 or 1. Iaido, after evading a strike, increase hit by 33 and crit by 3 during counterattack. Activation rate? Must have a sword equipped. Blade! Can equip blades!
This is literally,
I mean,
literally me.
This spoil could be very nice actually, but he's already level 13, and at 1,000. If, like I said, I've played the very like the first few maps before, and you really don't need him, so I'd rather just not waste my money. But I may get him later. Welcome, welcome. You're a new face. We get all sorts of hustle and bustle in this place every day. Townspeople, mercenaries, soldiers. Sure, it gets rowdy, but what better way to fight the Empire than to show him we can still have a good time? Can I get you anything to drink? No? Suit yourself then. Okay, so that's a tavern. Mercenary guild. Welcome to the Mercenary Guild. Your one-stop shop for seeking bounties and hiring sellswords. All of our targets are listed here, along with the prize offered. If you capture or take out one of them, please let us know. My buddy Valerie here takes care of most of the bounty hunting work. He'll help you with all that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Valerie. I work here at the guild. We provide information here for the bounties placed on various criminals. Most of our mercenaries do bounty hunting work when they're not hired as soldiers. If you've got any questions about the way we do bounty hunting work, ask away. Also, if you killed or captured one of the targets, let me know so I can verify it. Once they're taken care of, I'll make sure you get your reward money.
Okay. Don't have any bounties, okay.
No bounty?
Oh, okay. And here's Dean.
Oh,
If you want my help, it'll be 470.
I mean, we already used him, so...
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty good. And he's only level 4. You see these blue items? That means they like he actually owns them, so you can't take them away from him.
Oh, okay. Iron Axe is not ours. You can't just hire him, use him, and then take his stuff away.
Yeah, no, you can't take his stuff away. This is his stuff. He owns it.
Okay.
I could actually hire him. And you know what? I might as well. I mean, he was pretty fun and I need an axe user. Got it. I'm yours.
No bounties.
Area Temple.
Oh god, I'm pretty certain that would be only women to voice. Let's go. Pleased to meet you. I am Yumel, a sister in service to the Temple of Veria. The current policy is only to sell orbs to those who have proven that they can use them properly. That is, to those who have received the teachings of Mother Veria. Untrained individuals can cause serious harm to themselves or others if they attempt to use magic. I fucking hate the fact that they're like fucking... They're screaming something over my apartment right now. Fuck
I can't hear it.
Yeah, glad, but I can. Really fucking hard. I thought you cured. Okay. As such, if any of your soldiers are users of magic, I ask that they not neglect their daily training.
My name is Landon. I am a simple priest here at the Temple of Veria. As part of my service, I sell medicines and other useful items to visitors. I've been told these potions are quite invaluable for soldiers. Sadly, there are not enough clergy to accompany all of His Majesty's forces. May the goddess protect you as you defend our homeland.
Okay, so he sells vulneraries. Who would have thought? And she
One.
sells Sooth. Oh, library.
Do you even have a? What the hell?
Okay, I literally cannot select anything. I just
Cool
go out
library,
again.
cool books. I won't read.
What a good library. Literally the library of Alexander.
Nothing. Good to meet you. I'm 30 seconds ago.
Yes.
Good to meet you. My name is Sister Luciana. I live at the Abbey here. Here we take in those who are ill and injured and take care of them as best as we can. I pray that you will bring a swift end to this war so that these poor people won't have to suffer anymore. Many people are brought here every day for medical treatment, sometimes more than we can manage. But how could we call ourselves true followers of Veria if we turned them away in their hour of need?
I think I've visited all the shops that Tiana pointed out to me. I'll return home for now. Name's Axel. I used to be a sailor some 7 or so years back. I'm a darn good swimmer too. Ain't a soul in this city with better sea legs than me. My current asking price is 350. How's that?
Oh, he also has an axe.
Level 5, pirate.
Shoal, river, and water cost 1 movement. Active even when crippled. Look around for items. If an enemy is hiding in that spot, a battle will be triggered with 5 instances of battle strung into 1, and combatants will counter even if damaged. If user still has HP, the search succeeds. If user loses all HP, the search fails. But the user will not die if they fail. Okay?
What the fuck?
1 out of 4 chance to steal from defeated enemies. Limit 3 times per map.
Wait.
May steal all items
Oh my
that aren't
God.
rare, limited, or ranked higher than this unit's level.
Oh my god, this is like
Polarized. Can
Smash
double
it, like-
power at the cost of defense. Doubles own attack for the first hit, but also sets own defense to 0. Must have an axe or blade equipped. High. Automatically invisible in certain terrain. Will be negated if enemies adjacent, an enemy with watchful is within 3 hexes, or upon using weapons or magic. All terrain forests, forts, houses, buildings, bulwarks, groves, etc.
Oh my god, this guy is like Märchen, but like fun.
Yeah.
More fun. If I were you, I'd hire him.
Come on.
Alright, I'll show you what I can do.
What is he doing in the abbey though?
I don't know.
Cemetery,
And here's the cemetery. Here, I guess you can see who died for you.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean,
Oh my god, I
it's
hope
gonna
the
get
game
more
releases
full.
quick. Oh no.
And while on the topic of axes, let's
Give him like.
Oh, there's only
hand
one
axe.
hand axe. Log splitter. I'll get a log splitter for both of them.
I still don't get how hit works.
Hits divided by 10.
I have no idea how what the fuck that works.
Same.